Hi! So today it's a very exciting day because Dyson is about to launch their brand new Airwrap, and you guys know that I love using Dyson's hair appliances. So today I'm gonna do first impressions for you. So I'm gonna unbox the new Airwrap and I'm gonna compare it with my old Airwrap. So as you can tell, my old Airwrap is a little bit rough around the edges, but I love it a lot. I've been using it for a long time. It's still, it has my initials here, Bell. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what's the difference and share with you a little bit more about like what I like, what I don't like, and then we can just test it out at the end of the video. I drink water first. This is the difference between the old Airwrap and the new Airwrap. So as you can tell, based on the size, so the box, this box is a little bit bigger than the new box. So the new box is a little bit smaller, but it's still quite similar. So the difference, let's open it up first. This is the old Airwrap. So to open it, you have to flip open like that, okay? But the new Airwrap, you open it like this. So when you open it like this actually acts as like the mat for you to put the Airwrap on. So I think there's an additional use for it, and I'm actually very happy about this. I'm very excited because it's gonna make everything so much neater. So imagine when you're gonna open it up. So you're gonna open it like this, then you put it down here. Then you can take out your Airwrap and use it, and just, instead of putting it flat on the table, now you have this mat. So it keeps everything very neat and tidy. Okay, so just a comparison. Not too sure whether this is the best way to show you. So this is how the Airwrap looks like. I look like I'm doing like some live selling video, but it's okay. This one you can see very well. Okay, so interior, this is how it looks like, and then you can see the attachments have changed quite a bit. But other than that, you know, the layout and stuff like that is still roughly the same. But if we go into the attachments, there are a lot of changes. Let's start with the barrels, okay? In the past, I always share with you about these two barrels, right? So according to the airflow, you use this to go this side, this one to go this side, or you want to switch them around based on the type of coals that you want to have. But instead of two now, you only have to use one. So you see the difference? So in the past, for the old Airwrap, you need two barrels. For now, you only need one. And the good thing about it is that now you can actually change up the airflow. So just by a twist of the button here, you can actually like alternate the airflow, so you don't have to change the barrels anymore. Not to worry, if you like the bigger curls, you also have the one that is similar to your previous Airwrap. And you can actually fix it on to your old Airwrap if you have an existing Airwrap. The new one goes on perfectly as well. Let's talk about drying your hair. In the past, you will always dry your hair with this attachment, right? So now, instead of this attachment, they have this one. So you might be wondering, you know, how do you dry your hair with this? And it kind of looks like the smoothing brush that I was featuring a couple of months back. So this is actually a dryer and a smoothing tool. So just with a click of the button, you guys can actually dry your hair with this vent right here, and the air just flows out, and you can actually dry your hair before you use the Airwrap. Then after that, you twist it around, you can hear the click, and then you actually can put this on the Airwrap and just smoothen down your hair as you use it. Later on, I'll do a demo and show you how I can use it. The third difference is actually the brush. So you can tell that this is the old brush and this is the new one. So when you compare side by side, the old one is actually a little bit smaller. So for the old one, the air can only come out from two ends. But for the new one, the airflow can come out from here, as well as the middle. So it's gonna help to hug your hair a lot better, and also it helps like the whole, you know, just like hair smoothing and hair combing process. I'm not too sure whether you guys remember, but this is actually my favorite attachment because it gives you this very nice salon blowout that I love a lot. And you don't have to go to the hairdresser for it, you can actually do it right at home. The one that stays the same is actually this. So this brush stays the same. The size of it is significantly bigger but the use of it is still the same. So if you are using this to have volume on your hair or to do like the C-curl at the end of your hair, this will stay the same other than the fact that this is slightly bigger. So this is my first Airwrap, and you can see that this is, I'm not very good at describing this color, but this is a more like metallic finish on the top. But for the new Airwrap, the one that I have, the metallic finish is just on the body and the top is like switched, you know? Alright, so now let's try out the new Airwrap. So I got the new barrel right here. I would recommend you fix it on because you want to know where to twist the direction of the curl. So you can see that there's a arrow here. So I've already wet my hair and it's about like 80% dry. Then I want the curls to actually go outwards. Then I'll twist the knob to the right, okay? So the arrow is actually going that way, and now I can start curling my hair. It gives this very nice soft curl that I like. And then, you know, if you want it to be actually more curly, you can actually leave it on for longer. The good part about this is that it's super convenient now. You don't have to change up the barrel. And then in order to change up the direction of the curl, you can just twist the arrow to the other side and then start curling your hair. So for this, I'm using the fan speed 2, and also the heat setting is at the highest. So now that my hair is still a little damp, I'm gonna dry it. So I'm gonna fix on this drying attachment, and then remember to twist it to the hair drying angle. Okay, now it looks like this. I'm gonna try to smoothen out the hair because it looks like quite unruly now. I'm gonna smoothen out the hair. All I need to do is just twist it to the other angle. And then, this is the magic, okay? So you don't have to actually move this. Once you put it down and you just swipe it down, it's actually gonna tame all the frizz away. Okay, so this is the difference. So I've only done this side, but you can tell that it's a lot shinier and it's a lot neater as compared to this side that I just, just air dried. Wow! It's so different! And it's so sleek and neat, and this required no additional, hair glue or like the anti-frizz, kind of like oil. It's just using the Dyson Airwrap, and it's so neat. I love it. Nice, huh? Nice. Alright, so that's all I have for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this first impressions video, and I hope that this, help you differentiate what's the difference between the old Airwrap and the new Airwrap. But if you have the old Airwrap, not to worry, you guys can actually buy the new attachments and attach it to your old Airwrap as well. Alright, so about price, I know that many of you will be interested to find out whether this one is more expensive. This new Airwrap, as of the time I'm filming, it's gonna cost $50 more than the old Airwrap. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's not that much more expensive, if you get what I mean. So if you're interested to get the new Airwrap, I hope that you guys know that it's just gonna cost about $50 more than the old one. However, if you have the old Airwrap, you guys can actually purchase, the new attachments and use it on your current Airwrap as well. So I strongly recommend this. This is one of my favorite tools. I mean, look at how neat my hair is now. And I love that the barrels now are a lot more convenient. And there's also plenty of new styles that you guys can experience with the Airwrap. And I can't wait to show you guys more in time to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it has been useful for you. Bye!